All right. Restaurant industry, I think it's like a 90% failure rate, right? Even people that have money, we see a lot of athletes, they're not successful in restaurants. Foot traffic is very random. It's hard to keep people in consistently. What are some mistakes that you see restaurateurs make, and what are the things that you have done differently to break those odds and, be the outlier?
You'd be hard pressed to find an industry with more complexity than a restaurant business, with more moving parts. A business, as difficult as it is, that even when you are successful, the percentage of profitability, what is considered successful, is still relatively small for another business, which makes the whole thing incredibly difficult. The problem is it's a cool business. So there's an element of vanity involved in these businesses. You want to host, you want your name in lights, whatever it might be. So it looks like a lot of fun. That's where the danger lies. So things that we've done to be successful, I'm not quite sure. I think we tell a very clear story. We have a story and we have a product that I believe people want. Identifying that, knowing that, we try not to build selfish products. We try to remember that there's a customer on the other side of that. Making something that people want, making a great version of something that people want, giving them something that they can't experience on their couch. This day and age, not so much when we started, but this day and age, there's so many delivery services. So like the business has changed a great deal from when we started, from social media to the delivery apps. My business is completely different than when we first started, so we had to adapt as well. So giving them an experience, giving them a night out, making it something that you can't replicate from Uber Eats.
But also the scarcity model, right? Have you manufactured that? Because it's like going to a club, right? If you can see a club that has no line, you're not really interested in going in. But if you see the line is like 3 blocks long, you're at least curious to know why this line is 3 blocks long, right? Which makes you want to spend more money for bottles. Being that you can't really get into your restaurant, it makes people want to get into your restaurant. Is that done purposely?
I mean, it's not done purposely. You can't fake having a product that's in demand, right? You had to have created the product. So it all starts with the product. Like Carbone was a great restaurant. We built a great restaurant. We had no idea the outcome. It was take on a bigger project than we've ever taken on and do your best. Put everything you've got behind it. Make a great product. So it has to start there. And then good problems will come. The good will come out of that. But keep super focused on the product and not the outcome, because there is no outcome without the product. So we built a great restaurant. Thankfully, it's been and continues to be in demand by a really wide demographic of people. For everything from my parents and grandparents to the new athlete that just got drafted, they all love it, and it's rooted in nostalgia, so it touches a lot of people. And then you get into the scarcity model. Then you get into, okay, I've got a really good problem on my hands. How do I solve it? The really good problem is I've got more demand than I have seats. Now we're in a position where we want to make sure we take care of the people that have taken care of us. So all of those people that are regulars, that have been regulars, that are great customers, we want to make sure we take care of them. The last thing you want to do I have 200 seats. The last thing I want to do is just have 200 random people in the restaurant that I don't know. They could come in, a two-top can come in, order a bottle of sparkling water and split a pasta and leave. That doesn't help me. Or I can know exactly who those 2 people are that are coming because they're regulars. I know all of their spending habits. I know everything that they like and they don't like, and I can put those 2 people in there. That totally changes my night. So that's how the scarcity model works in my favor, is that I take care of the people that take care of me and take care of the company by making sure they always have access to tables.